it's going.
Okay, great. So the first thing that I would like you to do is just look straight into the camera. Tell me your name, your age, and the name of your group.
Hi, I'm Tiffany Martin. I'm 27, and I'm the singer of Dollface.
Okay, awesome. So tell me how this group came to be. How did you guys get together? How long have you been playing? Tell me the story of your band.
So Dollface started about a year ago. Well, technically 3 years ago, me and the two sisters, Elena and Kayla, were in another band together, and we did like a lot of covers and played all over Central Florida, and we had two other girls in the band, but they weren't really into it, and so one quit and one we kind of kicked out, and then we got Jessie, who is the guitar player with the mohawk. You'll meet her. And when she kind of came in the band, we realized that we wanted to do all originals and really kind of go for it more than just being a cover band.
Oh, okay. So what kind of covers were you doing before?
A lot of Lady Gaga, Katy Perry, Pink, all the chart toppers, a little bit of 80s and 90s, but mainly new stuff.
Okay. Tell me how you first met the sisters. When did you guys? You said you were in this other band. How long had you guys been in that band together?
We were in the band for, like I said, probably 2 years before we met Jessie, because we've been Dollface for 1 year. But I met the other two girls through a producer in Daytona Beach, where they live. He kind of heard about them, found out that I was looking for a girl band. So he was like, well, I know a girl that plays rhythm guitar, but she's 15. And I was like, ooh, 15, I don't know, that's really young. So when I met her, I was like, no, this girl is not 15. Because we were like playing in bars together. Like, she was not acting 15. But that was 3 years ago, now she's 18. And so her dad was like, well, my other daughter plays the drums. And I was like, this is perfect. I can get a 2-for-1 deal. Two sisters, two girls. It's really hard to find girl musicians. So he was like, my other daughter plays the drums. So we met her, and she was like, bare minimum playing. She could play like very, very like minimum stuff, but we were like, well, she's a pretty girl. Let's try to make it work. And now she is like an amazing drummer, like crazy, does fills, and she's like really, really good now. But it took like 3 years for us to really get it going. And then when Jessie joined the band, it was like, okay, now we're doing this for real.
So the sisters are a ton younger than you.
Yeah, they're younger than me.
So what is that like? You were 24 playing as a 15-year-old?
Yeah. And it was funny because I would always say to people, I said, is it weird that my best friend's 15? Because she doesn't act 15. You'll meet her and you'll be like, yeah, they definitely act a lot older. But, just like anything, they get along really well, and that's very rare for sisters. They'll have like their bickering, which is very cute, but we all like bust each other's balls so much and mess with each other so much that we're just kind of like all sisters at this point. But they're younger than me, and I've been doing this for a really, really, really long time. So it started out where like I was doing a lot of the bookings, and I was working to get everything together, and now they do it themselves too. Like tonight we are doing a gig that the youngest sister, Elena, booked, and I'm going to show up and be the singer. So it's really cool the way, they've kind of taken over, and we're all doing so much work now, whereas it kind of used to be more me in the beginning.
Oh, okay. So at first you were pretty much totally creatively in charge.
Yeah, I won't say creatively because we were just doing covers, but I was pretty much in charge. Yeah, not anymore.
Well, you were picking the songs, and if you were doing a different arrangement, it was probably up to you rather than them.
Yeah, because they kind of like joined my band. It was like I was putting it together, so it started out that way.
So how has that evolution been? I know you said that you've all become like sisters, but is it hard for you sometimes to sort of yield ground to, these two much younger girls who sort of, came into your band?
I would say, like, if you saw us all together, you wouldn't know which one was older, which one was younger. You would have no idea. So it's kind of like we're all 21. So
Okay,
they
fair
act a
enough.
little older, I act a little younger, so we make it work.
So, do you guys primarily now only do your original stuff?
We do like 90% originals. We do know a lot of covers, but that's just because, playing out a lot, you want the audience to see that you can do other things and they can compare you to other people and say, hey, they're a lot better than them. No, but, yeah, so we do a lot of covers too, but mainly originals. I mean, we're like 90% originals now.
Oh, okay. Well, I have to congratulate you because your single is one of the few songs that I've heard in this process that has just gotten totally stuck in my head.
Yay! Which one are you talking about? O Song or Drank Too Much?
Oh, I think it wasn't it Broken?
Oh, okay, you saw Broken. Okay, yeah, that one, everybody likes that one too. We shot two music videos.
You say that as though you don't.
What's that?
You say that almost as though you don't. You sounded disappointed.
Well, no, because we shot two music videos, and I thought you were talking about one of the ones that we shot a music video to, but we were getting ready to shoot that one on Tuesday. Tomorrow. Wait, no. 3 days from now. Whatever. My days all blend together.
You're shooting a music video tomorrow?
For Broken, we're shooting it on Tuesday.
Oh, you're shooting on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Is there any way that you guys, if you have someone who's around with like a spare video camera, can you film some like behind the scenes footage for us if you weren't already going to?
Yeah, that's cool. We'll definitely do that.
Okay, that'd be awesome. So coming back, what made you really decide to focus on originals rather than covers?
We always wanted to do it, but it was like, yeah, I really felt like I've been doing this since I was 12 years old, and nobody takes you seriously. Just being, if I don't have credentials, if I haven't had a hit out on the radio, nobody is going to want to pick up one of my songs. So I always just try to get producers to write songs for us. And then when Jessie came in the band, she's very much a songwriter. And when she came in the band, she was like, I have this song, I have this song, I have this song, and let's all write together. So the first song we wrote together was O Song, and we were like, wow, this is really good. We can actually like do originals now. So after we did that one, we wrote a whole album together. All four of us sat in my living room and wrote a whole album together, and people took it seriously. And we started gaining fans, and all the fans know our music now. Like, we'll put the microphone into the stage, or like off the stage, and I'll have everybody sing the words. And that's when you know, like, okay, this is catchy. It's not, I didn't need a producer to write it anymore. It's like we were able to write it ourselves, and people still took it seriously. So that was something that like I kind of had to learn, which in the beginning I had no idea, because when I was younger, you had to have songs written for you. They wouldn't take you seriously if you didn't have somebody like with 10 hits on the radio writing your stuff.
So when you guys started to write those songs, do you have any creative differences? I mean, we're not in a major way, but like when I assume that at some point you would have disputes over lyrics or how the guitar part should go or how the drum part should go or something.
Yeah, I mean, like a lot of the lyrics are. I mean, basically for me, we throw them all out there, but like the drummer writes the drum parts because it's what she kind of wants to do. And then like the guitar players write their guitar parts. So it's not really fair for me to say, oh, you should do a different guitar part because I don't play the guitar. So, I mean, they kind of all write their own things. We've thrown out, I like this lyric more, I like that lyric more, no, I like this lyric more, change that, let's come up with something completely different. So we do that, but for the most part, we're not fighters. We mess with each other a lot, but we're not like a fighting, crazy band.
What happens when you mess with each other? What kind of stuff do you mess with each other about?
We mess with each other by, we'll say, oh God, I'm trying to think of like a really good example. We quote a lot of movies, and we try to, oh God, I'm trying to think of a good example. But Jessie's very gullible, so we'll often play tricks on her and make her believe something, and we'll all like have a completely straight face and say, you didn't know that? And she's like, no, I had no idea. And then we'll see how long we can keep a straight face, like going with her for like a long time. And then we'll mess with each other. Like, I like beef jerky. And so I'm always eating beef jerky in the car, and Elena can't stand the smell. And she's like, I hate when you eat beef jerky. And I don't know. We just like call each other fat and ugly and whore and slut and just craziness.
So does any of that joking ever feel like a real insult?
Like one time I think I got offended. Oh God, what was it? Oh, our manager wanted us to get in a fight because we had a song called Drank Too Much. And so one of the lyrics was got in a bathroom fight. And our manager was like, okay, really get in a bathroom fight. So me and Elena started slapping each other in the face. And Jesse was like, did you really want to punch Tiffany in the face? And I was like, wait, were you serious? You really did want to punch me in the face? So then we had to like clear it up. But that was the only time I like really got offended. They might have other stories. I don't know. But I'm sure they'll tell you.
So are you sort of acknowledged as the leader of the group?
No, we all